Welcome back, folks. Welcome back to another Total War Warhammer co-op. I'm Black Templar, and I'm joined by...
Hello, I am Gladiator.
And today we're going to raid, pillage, and pretty much I'm going to start a fight with the humans, beastmen, and everywhere else. And what are you doing in the south?
Well, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to eradicate the Bloody Hands. There is some humans that I see that I'm probably going to start destroying, and that's the was it Tilia?
Yep,
Tilea.
yep.
Um, Other than that, we are going to conquer the rest of the Badlands. So that is, I'm going to attack my Khmer allies eventually, and then I'm going to eradicate the Wood Elves. I'll probably do that. I don't
Well,
know. And
well,
then we got the dwarves over here to worry about.
mm-hmm.
Which actually, never mind. I take that back. The Bloody Hands pretty much conquered all of them. So
Yep,
I think the dwarves are just completely dead. Other than no, there's one dwarf stronghold
yep.
right there. So no, I think I'm just going to destroy all the Bloody Hands. Cause
I say
there's
destroy the dwarves. Destroy those stunty cheats.
well, they're a little bit far. I'll probably show on the way because they are still a world with me. It's only like one of them I see. Um, Other than that, for us Americans, it's the 4th of July today. So happy 4th of July 2 weeks later, because that's probably when this video might open up.
Yeah, well, probably be more than that because I think this is probably going to be out by probably August, September for me.
Whatever month it is, we're so far away, but that's what we're recording is on the 4th
Yep.
of July. And for Americans, it's pretty big. It's my favorite holidays. It's my second favorite holiday of all time.
Well, to you it's celebration of 4th of July, but to us Brits, it's Trader Day to us.
Well, to be fair, flipping, uh, he rose up and seized control of the powers that be.
Well, speaking of seas rising up and powers that be, there's a little thing we need to discuss, and I believe it for those who are unaware or probably will be aware soon that we're getting the ogres making their appearance in Warhammer 2.
And it's FLC, so free DLC.
Yep,
Um, and that I mean it's pretty cool. Ogres, and they can be recruited by any faction as well.
which is so that indicates to me if the ogres are coming in now, that means the ogre kingdom is likely going to be the free DLC race.
Yeah.
It sounds like it because I mean we have touched upon the ogre kingdom a while ago. Ooh,
Oh, we're getting a battle straight off the bat. They
well,
want to attack me, and I just want to make sure none of my good units die. Which, granted, that's another announcement. Flipping since this is July 4th, the Silence and Fury will be on July 14th. They've announced a lot of things. We've got confirmation of a lot of other stuff that we'll talk about. But one thing is auto resolve battles. You can see which units you'll lose for auto resolve battles. It's amazing.
well, I think that's a good thing. I mean, what they're doing now is I think it's pretty evident what they're doing now is they're bringing in all these mechanics and all these armies now because when Warhammer 3 comes in, Warhammer 3 will have more of a like it'll be more of a seamless transition between 2 and 3. Well, they're hoping
Yeah.
to. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, what they're adding in 3, from what I can tell, is the demons and all that. And I do hope they add the Hobbler Khan into the game.
Hoblicon, what's that?
That's actually the Hobgoblin race. They are the Hobgoblins, but they're called the Hobgob Khan, which is basically the
Oh,
Hobgoblins of Genghis Khan.
I doubt they'll add them if Chaos Dwarves are a potential race that they're gonna have.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time. I mean, they were around during the first edition, so they might bring them as a nod to the older players. But
I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but let's be honest. Who's going to recognize them versus hobgoblins?
true.
So, I mean, that's my thoughts in it.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. But anyhow, it's time for us to So you're popping up from over there in that corner.
That is actually a pretty good flanking thing.
Yep.
Here, I'm gonna, uh, hmm,
So you're gonna pop up.
let's give you. I gave you all those Skaven slaves.
Yep.
I want to keep. I'll give you this one as
So
well.
if we could find somehow right to get all the army of the opponents into this little valley for them to come in, then you could just we can just rush from the side and say, right, you got a choice. Do you take on the army that's in front of you or the army that's on the other side?
Oh, we're gonna let them walk towards us because we got catapults.
Depends where they're setting up, as I think, because we don't know where they are at the moment.
Oh, they're gonna be on the hill somewhere. I know they're gonna have to come to us because we have longer range.
True,
Uh, that's
but
that's my
but but
thinking about it.
I think they'll probably go down the valley to get the army that's coming in.
I doubt it. They're AI.
True. The AI, they're not the brightest.
So
Yep. And also,
that's why I say just
yeah.
put these guys over here instead of defense.
Mhm.
Mighty West guys. Yes, yes.
Right, get in a position. There we go.
Back a little bit. We don't have to be on the battle line. You can actually get shot by arrows. I mean, they're just Skaven slaves. I don't really care what they do. I just want them to still be meat shields, though. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
All right.
There we go.
I'm ready if you're ready.
I'm ready. Okay, you're gonna get him in the rear.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, it fits you. You're Eshin. You love backstabbing.
Exactly.
Okay, so you're peppering. Looks like you're peppering their boar boys.
Here you go. I'm gonna give you these guys. Give you that guy. That guy.
Right.
Not
Savage
hard.
Biggins. I better get them pinned before they can cause any grief. Can you catapults take out the archers that's coming towards us?
Oh yeah, sure. I was actually looking at my what call it, my other
Yeah.
units.
Nice. Right, I've got the boar boys pinned on this side. Try and kill them quickly so that way we can. That means it's the cavalry's dealt with. Ooh. Right, dive in and try and murder the rest of the cavalry, because as soon as the cavalry's gone, the rest should be easy for your gunners just to absolutely run riot.
Yeah. Let me troop these guys.
It's like over there. Right, the boar boys over there are about to be taken out. Right, the boar boys there have been held still. Nice. Right.
Kill the things.
Right, good news is their savage orcs have... Oh, they're wild, but they're still running, so that's good.
Right. Woo! It's a big battle.
Yep. Like I said, I've got the big and savage orcs over there. I'm trying to cut them down so that they won't come back to bite us.
Yeah.
Right, I gotta wait for my team's morale to come up. Come on, you lot, kill those boars.
Assassinate him. Assassinate the big bush.
Oh,
Big bad bush.
I've made their goblin leader
Oh,
run.
that's
They've ran. They
yeah,
broke.
that's army losses. Yep. Kill as many as you can.
Yeah, because technically they're still in the building, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm not attacking them. They're attacking me.
You know that's. I can't catch the boar boys. Can you catapult them out?
I can see them. Oh, there they are. Okay, let me see.
I can't catch the buggers. Oh, well, they're gonna be sore in the morning.
Yes, yes.
Oh, nice. You got two of them there. They're down to four. I think that's close enough for them to be classed as destroyed, isn't it?
I don't know. Probably, maybe.
The our boys are taking the pounding.
Yeah. Oh! Speed it up, run!
Well, I've got a hold of the big uns, but killing them is pretty tough because they are bigger and stronger than your normal orc.
Bigger and stronger. And, with the rat ogre in there, get them to smash down. Oh,
Ah,
I got no hands. I just got flipping blaze for hands. It's time to die, orcs. Back your face off.
well,
Oh.
not been a good day if you're a savage orc.
And it be an automatic win when I attack them
Pretty
in
much.
battle.
But we kind of really murdered.
He murders them all. Yes, yes. And I
Let's see.
lost 700 things, but it's all Skaven slaves, so that's fine.
Well, if you look at the, I mean, their boar boys are lost. They've lost probably 3 to 4 normal orc boys.
Heck, dude, the savage orcs they have 170 kills. That's funny. And let's eat them.
Well, they haven't lost the trolls, but let's be honest, trolls are hard to break down. You need a lot of
Yeah.
stuff to put them bloody things down.
That or a flamethrower.
Well,
Just
works.
shooting flames at them. Because trolls can't, like, they're weak to fire.
Yeah, the funny thing about in the Warhammer world, the trolls can be killed by flamethrowers, but they don't mutate because, well, they're already a mutation to begin with. So it's like,
Yeah. Oh, that and it's also, like, molted. So,
depends on
I
the
don't
troll.
think it'll do great for me either.
It depends what troll it is. If it's an ice troll, oh, they hate fire. They hate it with a passion.
They'll melt it. They'll get melted. But, I don't think there's a such thing as a fire troll.
No, there's no fire trolls. That I only know
I
there's
don't
a
think so.
swamp
There's a
troll.
stone troll.
Yep, stone, swamp, ice, river, mountain. I think that's it.
Yeah. And,
Cave trolls.
armored.
I forgot about those guys.
Yeah. All right. Come on, game, load up. We got to talk about some. We got to talk about the new stuff that's coming in.
Yep. That must have been a. Let's see. What are they gonna do to Sterling?
Where's the chaos? Must be really flipping strong. They're about as strong as I am.
They're in the north, conquering it at the moment. They haven't come down yet, which is a blessing for me because that means it gives me time.
I'm surprised Hellpit hasn't gotten destroyed.
Well, funny thing about Hellpit and Chaos is Chaos tend to ignore them because, well, they're doing service for them from time to time. You know what? We'll ignore them for now.
To be fair, I mean, well, Skaven are a type of children of chaos. They are a type of chaos, so it makes sense that they don't fight each other. I mean, heck, look at Vermintide too. They work together.
Yep. Oh, hello. Got
That's the
a.
end times.
Right. I got level up.
Alright, but going back on the stuff that's being introduced, we know about some FLC lords, the dwarves, getting an FLC. What's his name? The Master Runesmith.
Oh, him. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I can't remember his name, but he's the new FLC for the dwarves, and the dwarves are getting a minor rework. I think no, it's technically a major but minor at the same time.
Yeah.
They're getting a rework, which is pretty cool considering it's free.
Yeah.
some of the characters, like leader characters, are getting skill reworks, like
Hmm.
the lad von Karstein
Hmm.
and Isabella. They're getting some skill reworks. Same with some of the Norse, like Throg and I forget his name, the man, the
Yep.
human. I can't remember his name. I eventually will. I guess, granted, I could look at the
Yep.
diplomacy and actually find it maybe.
Yep.
They're getting some reworks. Um,
Look at this. This is too cruel.
oh, you got the Wog with you, so you got the Wog, and dude, that Wog. Heck, you have one, two, three, four armies attacking it. Can you blame it to be an auto resolve?
Right.
Anyways, of course the Lisbon are getting a lot of stuff because of Oxyotl, and the Beastman is probably the biggest one that's getting the update. They're getting a lot of new units. Their faction is pretty much complete now. Uh, I cannot wait to actually get into there and which I probably will live stream the Beastman. Which I mean, granted, this is so far along afterwards when we'll record it. I've already started. I've already live streamed it. But the Beastman of the Gorgon. We
Hmm.
got confirmation of the Jabberslith, which we've actually seen in the trailer release. Um, we got a Wargore hero. We got a Razorgore chariot,
Hmm.
Tuskgore chariot. That's what it was. Tuskgore chariot. Um, uh, that's really really cool. Some free LC for the Beastman is the Brayherd like shaman but in Lord form. Uh, and man, Beastman like their campaign is just gotten way better. They have herd stones now,
Hmm.
and they kind of work like the same thing as Kimry does. So you know how with Kimry, have you played Kimry yet?
Yeah, I've played Camry a little bit.
Their campaign and everything.
Yep. It's a bit. Their
Okay,
campaign's a
so
little bit nutty.
they have similarities to Kimry in regards where they have unlimited units to recruit, but I mean their special units they are limited, but it doesn't cost them to recruit certain units or whatever. Just like Kimry, I might be saying it wrong because I haven't played Kimry in a long time. Um, certain units are you can only have a certain amount, while other
Yep.
units you can have as many as you want. And it's uh almost it's not free. That's what it is. They don't have any cost like regular units do, like to maintain.
Hmm.
That's what it is. They're just there. That kind of fits the Beastmen. Because they're wandering around the forest and whatnot, getting more and more beastmen. Don't really pay them. They just pillage and ravage everything in sight. That
That
makes
works.
sense.
That works. Right. I mean, I've had 3 battles now, but which
You're
sadly
doing
I.
good. You're conquering stuff. You're
Yeah.
you're getting bigger slightly, just way smaller than me.
Well, to be fair, I
But
mean,
you also don't have like 7 armies around.
no, I don't. I only got 3, but I will probably make a 4th stack soon. But at the moment, I want to get everyone in position ready to begin the next part of this war against the Golden Force, because I want to get set up. Because I'm going to make Drakenhof my main base operations in this area.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's auto
hello.
resolve. Cause I just fought them.
Well, come on. You practically murdered them in the field of battle.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Uh, yeah, flipping. So, what do you think about all the new Beastmen stuff?
Well, it's obvious the Beastmen needed a brand new. They needed an update because they are way behind everyone else. And to be honest, I think what's
Yeah,
the best call to do now before Warhammer 3, because if they did a Warhammer 3, there might have been some problems because the Beastmen then would be like, well, what's the point of doing Beastmen? They've waited this long to get
yeah.
them up. And plus, I consider the rumor mill that the Beastmen is going to be one of the new factions by the time it's recording, going to get AOS. So they're going to have to get them up and running.
Yeah. Um,
I mean,
We got the
because
ambush. This is auto resolve. They actually have a
because
lot of black orcs too.
and the reason I'm saying why I think they'll be doing the Hobgoblin because they're also getting reworked in AOS.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
Oh, you, flipping Age of Sigmar,
yeah,
hobgoblins.
yeah. They're getting reworked. So are the Gobbles. So are the Orcs. They're all getting reworked in AOS. So that's why I wouldn't be surprised if we saw the Hobgob Hun Empire because apparently that empire is actually, and this is actual lore canon, their empire is the biggest empire in the known world.
Interesting.
But I mean, it's not as big as the Skaven Under Empire, but they don't know about Skaven. But here's the funny fact about the Hob Hun Empire. Did you know that the Chaos faction is terrified of them?
But they're afraid of Skaven.
No, the Hun the Hobgoblin Hun Empire puts the fear of God into Chaos.
I don't believe that for a second.
No, it's in the law. I've checked. It's in the law. They're so frightened of them if if their whole empire like got together and attacked the north, they could storm the north and easily overrun them.
But chaos?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Because the problem with it, because you gotta remember, at this current moment with the vortex going on at that time, demons can't last long in the mortal realm. They can only last for about what a couple hours and that's it.
Now, are you just talking about like the northern stuff, or are you talking about the chaos wastes?
The northern areas, like
Okay, I can understand maybe that in some regards. Um, just because, like you said, say for example, any demons or the northern tribes and whatnot, flipping, they're always fighting each other anyways. Um, but flipping demons can't stay in the mortal realms for a long period of time anyways, unless it's like a greater demon of some kind. Um,
yep. And that's what I'm saying.
they're limited.
I mean,
I can kind of understand
yeah,
that,
if they
but
went to the Chaos Realms, nah, it's a different ball game right there. They get smacked. But in the Northern Lands, they can overrun them and take them out if they decide to work together. But being greenskins, well, them working together, yeah, you got more chance of seeing them, Russian America being all pally pally than that happening.
but flipping, yeah. So chaos itself is not afraid of them. It's just for losing their stuff, they I can kind of understand and maybe see that. Um,
Yeah. But
some
one thing,
recruits and
listen,
stuff.
I've got two very powerful armies I'm gonna have to deal with. The Taliban forces and the Order of Gold. They're going to be a pain to deal with.
Yeah.
If I'm quick enough and get Grimwar quickly to Guttrick and take that out before my WoW runs out, then I'll probably put Rutfang into Woolbid and hold that,
Hmm.
and Avalon will stay where they are. And then what I'll do then is I'll focus on building another two stacks to try and go either side with them to help them.
Yeah.
But until that happens, I don't want to overextend.
No.
Or if you decide to come from behind and backstab them, I don't mind if you do that.
I'm conquering the entire Badlands. It's gonna take me a moment.
Well, considering you've already
Okay.
conquered what half of it already.
Pretty much. Conquered a lot of it. But since we are talking about some of the new Beastman's Lizardman DLC, um you know anything about the hurt zones?
The what Hertzils?
Hurt stones on the Beastman.
No, I don't actually, because like I said, Beastman Law is not one of my strong suits.
Ah, okay. Okay.
I mean,
Um Hurt stones, granted I'm not the greatest in this part of their lore. I mainly just like the Minotaurs. That's why I like the Beastmen. Um, but anyways, Herdstones, for what I remember, and anyone that's listened to this, take this with a grain of salt because I might be wrong. Um, Herdstones allow them to worship the dark gods and whatnot, and it takes a lot of stuff to build and whatnot, and it's very religious to Beastmen there as well. So they're very important to the Beastmen. That's why in their new rework, they have a Herdstone, which is actually a place where they build stuff and whatnot. So it's pretty interesting in that regard. But that's the biggest thing about them. It's a location where a lot of the Beastmen come to worship the dark gods and gather. And that's kind of like how you get a lot of war herds and whatnot.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you one thing though. I mean, when you look at like the Beastmen, I mean, the thing about the Beastmen is in their old world, what I do know of them is like they do they love the woods, and their main enemy is everyone else who doesn't worship chaos. I mean, they don't even trust Archeon. They despise him because they see him as an abomination.
Here he is. And what's his name? I see him, but I can't think of his name. The Norse that got a minor update. Where are you?
Oh,
Norse.
oh, that'll be
Wolfric. There you go.
Wolfric.
Wolfric the Wanderer.
Oh, I've
He's
been
getting a
trying.
minor skill
Uh,
rework.
I've been playing their campaign for a little bit, and I'll be honest, the Norse. I mean, they're one of these races, right? You've got to get them right. You can't go south right away because if you leave your back exposed to the other tribes, you're gonna die. If you try and attack the tribes, another tribe's gonna hit you from the side and literally knock your teeth out. So you gotta really plan your
Yeah.
strategy. But I'll tell you one thing though, the werewolves, God, they're nasty little buggers.
Skin wolves are amazing. And that's why I don't really like the Ulfrinares. Because they're supposed to be werewolves. And they're not werewolves, and I'm talking about Blood Bowl 2 here. They're not werewolves, they're Ulfwiners, apparently. This is a stupid name, by the way. Um, but they're just strong or Norsemen. That's pretty much what they are.
I call them
I
Norsemen.
mean,
I call Norsemen with a bad BO and hair problem.
unless you're Ronky, then you call them flipping ice monkeys, and it's like, what are you talking about? Shut up, Ronky.
Yeah,
Get your
Ronky.
nonsense out of here.
Yeah, Ronky, you're being called out here.
I'll be calling him out. Heck, flipping, he's going to talk smack anyways. With if I don't, why don't you say anything bad about me? You're supposed to do that.
Yep. I've nearly got
There you
over
go.
60,000 gold.
Uh, and I had like 20,000, but I'm upgrading a lot of stuff too. That's why my turn's taking so long because it got so much stuff to micromanage.
Yeah, I mean,
Ridiculous.
you think this is bad for now? Wait till we do Warhammer 3.
I know, right?
Good lord, are we gonna have a hell of a job? Because I mean, we've got Chaos, Kislev, and Cafe as well to play with. It's like, okay, that's a lot of micromanaging to do with those three factions.
There's a lot of stuff, bro. A lot of stuff, bro.
But then again, I think it's good the demons are coming in because it gives Chaos more bite to their army.
I hope the United part of Chaos. I hope they get a major rework because that's probably the. If we don't talk about the Norska,
Hmm.
Warriors of Chaos, like they are right now, they need a major rework, and hopefully in Warhammer 3 they get it because they're gonna be Chaos undivided pretty much.
Yep, and we got like Korn confirmed, and I wouldn't be surprised if Nurgle, Zinj, and Slanesh show their faces eventually. You know what I mean?
No, they've already confirmed all of them. They're gonna be units for them too.
Yeah, but they're gonna be
All the
like,
demons are there,
yeah, but they're gonna be like I think DLC for those four.
but they're not. They're all part of the initial game.
Ah, sweet. I mean, I saw
Um,
I saw the Korn roster, and Korn's roster looks pretty impressive. I mean, Bloodthirster
they look
obviously.
amazing.
I mean, Bloodthirster for starters. I mean, and the fact that Bellacor's gonna be coming around as well, which is gonna be interesting.
I'm expecting Bellicor to be a part of the either a lore that could be recruited by all Chaos, or a lord that's part of all, like, can be recruited by all chaos, but also the main faction of them is Chaos Undivided because he was the first one that united everyone,
Yeah.
which is pretty funny. um, other than that, like we're getting all the Chaos Demons, so Korn, Slanesh, Zeech, and Nurgle. We're getting all them. We're getting Cathay, and we're getting and Kislev. Uh, and of course, there's a pre-DLC, like pre-order DLC, which is probably gonna be Ogres because we already see Ogre Mercenaries, and a lot of them's already finished. I'm gonna see them. Um, if we don't see them, then it's gonna be Chaos Dwarves. I'll be
Yeah.
very surprised if it's not Ogres now, because we got so many Ogres for the Mercenaries and whatnot.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I would be surprised if they didn't show because I mean, it makes sense in a way because they are, they're practically essence, in my view, one of the most integral parts of the fantasy lore because you gotta know where the ogres came from in their respective lore.
And the Great Maw.
Oh, sweet! It's a level 3 building. Damn right, I'm building that.
But flipping, yeah, I fully expect Ogres. If I see Chaos Dwarves, I'll be super surprised. I expect Chaos Dwarves to be in the game eventually, but not a flipping pre-order bonus like the Ogres. And that kind of scary though. Like pre-order bonus, like races, they're not usually that great. I mean, if we take example look, oh, if we take the example look of Chaos, they suck. They're cool, they suck though. Was there a pre-order race for Warhammer 2?
Yeah, there was. I believe it was I think it was one of the Skaven clans. That was Queek or yeah, it was Queek. I think he was the special one.
No, I don't think it was Quick. It was Tretch.
Yeah,
Craventail.
yes, it was Craven Tail. Yeah, we knew it was someone, but just can't remember who it was.
I think it was Tretch at least. I know he was FLC. And he's not that great of a lord. He's a bit of a coward. He's like the Walmart version of Manfred.
Yep. Right.
Everyone hates Manfred.
Yep. The funny thing is, though, because I did read the Storm of Chaos again, like the end times, to see, if I missed anything out, and what I learned was quite interesting. Apparently, and now
Oh,
this was a shocker. You know, Meliketh, right? Everybody thought he was the big baddie for the Dark Elves.
yeah.
No, that no. According to the books, he was the actual good guy.
But he flipping. What I remember about the lore, Meliketh, he was a high elf, and then he tried to. I forget what it was. Did he
He
try to take the trial or something like of
he,
some kind to become the lord of all high elves?
and it didn't
Uh,
go well. Yeah,
and he got burnt to a crisp. That's why he has full metal armor now, so he can hide his burnt face and
yeah,
everything.
yeah. It was the Phoenix trial. But
There you go.
the funny thing is, according to the book, Sigma, Tess, and all them were just side characters of the story. Meliketh was the actual main good guy, and well, Chaos was the bad guy, and Manfred was just the bitch.
Manfred, dude, you could be cool, but you're not.
No, let's be honest. If you want the best undead character, look no further than Vlad and Isabel Carstein. Those two are the best.
That or some Kimry. Uh,
Kemri is an odd
uh,
duck because Kemri no longer exists in AOS. Instead, we've got the Obsidians of Bones, which are like skeletal samurai.
the heck?
What, do you not know?
Make Kimry better. Screw that crap.
Now the Kemri are gone, and these new guys called the Obsidian of Bones, they are meant to be. They look like skeletal samurais and Skeletor.
Man, screw that crap. Flipping. Now I see why you say flipping is uh not Age of Sigmar is not like because they retconned so much stuff, didn't they?
Well, they didn't retcon it. They used it as saying, well, this is the new world now. It's been rebuilt after the disaster of Storm Chaos. I mean, don't get me wrong. They had to do it because Warhammer was dying, and they couldn't go any further. And without breaking armies, literally, so they figured, well,
Well,
let's.
just make more. There's so much lore that they had. They could have just made more armies.
Yeah, they could have. But this is why we're getting now the old world game, which is going to be set during the Three Kingdoms era. which is practically like when the Empire was first starting up, which I think is better because that means you've got more room to play with.
Okay.
I mean,
Same type.
thank you. I mean, if Kislev's getting their own army rules, it would not be surprising if some of the other races that were like thrown to the wayside get a relook.
Yeah. I mean, flipping. Let's take it. Let's take an example for some of the stuff that we can think about. Um, FA's probably gonna get one now.
Yep.
If they don't, I'll be super surprised. Because they're in Warhammer 3.
Yep.
Then Bretonnia should get. Do they already have an army? I know they had an army in the past.
Yeah,
But
they're getting in. They were found on the world map. Which we explained in the last video called King Lurik the Orc Slayer.
okay.
So
So,
yeah,
there you go. Bretonnia. Which granted, flipping. You saying the new game? Isn't it like? What's the time in that? I know it's before a lot of this stuff right now.
yeah,
Um.
yes. The era that we are looking at in the Three Kingdoms era, it was after Sigmar's death, where there was three kingdoms being made, which was the Empire, Middenheim, and Reichland. They were the
Mhm.
three main empires because they were vying to see who was the true rulers of the empire. You also had that time period when the orcs were starting to rebuild and starting to become a bigger threat.
Yeah.
Chaos at that time was weakened after the fight, after the first storm battle.
Then also, I have to say this. Storm. What are they called? Storm Guard or Storm Eternals?
Storm Eternals, yeah.
Storm Eternals. Overall, they sound cool, but they look like trash.
Well, well, the thing is, all right. By the time it's recording, there was a release called the Dominion release, which was all about Age of Sigmar and what was coming. And the Stormcast in there, they've got more stuff, and half of them they look like just Space Marines with just Stormcast armor instead of the normal semi-plating that we're used to.
Yeah, and dude, like this is supposed to be flipping fantasy Warhammer type of stuff. Or in this era, why are there Space Marines? You know,
Yeah.
kind of dumb in my opinion. Oh, Space Marines are cool. My Warhammer 40K is blowing up, literally out of proportion. Let's put Space Marines in the game that's dying right now. This is the stupidest move you can do.
Ooh, Regiment Out unlocked. Broken Tusk
It
Mob. Nice.
makes no sense for Space Marines to be in Warhammer Fantasy like it is right now.
I agree it isn't, but that's the thing that really... Right. Okay, can I get the Regiment of Renown? Right, first off I'm going to get rid of this one, because... Actually, I might have enough to go for one more... Oh no, I can't. These buggers are there. Yeah, you're there, so I can't move. I have to stay still to keep him in check. I was gonna go for Reginald Renown, but when I saw where he was, thinking that could be that'd be a bit of a nasty proposition.
I wonder who was in that meeting uh, like decided to reboot Warhammer to Age of Sigmar like it is, you know? I wonder whose greatest idea was that? Was it someone's kid? Oh, Warhammer 40K was cool. Why don't you put some of those units in fantasy?
Uh, well,
Makes no sense.
well, I may have talked about this a while ago, but if I haven't, if I have, guys, I apologize if I'm repeating stuff. But allow me to explain some of the backstory to all this mess, so you can have an idea. You see, during the time when this happened, Warhammer was in a bit of a unique state because the guy who was running in charge, he was a total corporate shill. A total corporate shill. In every sense of the word. Because he was former head of, like, Boots. Which, for those who are unaware, in the United Kingdom, Boots is a department store for, like, skincare, medical care, and all that stuff.
Okay.
And you know what they were looking at money, and they found out that the Warhammer world was not generating as much as its 40k counterpart. And plus fact as well, they were getting very, very sick of all the people complaining, all the players, dissing about the rules. They kind of all but abandoned the tournament scene in this time period. So they figured that they needed to rebrand the product and reboot, give it a good jumpstart. Unfortunately, when they first did it, it was not the smartest move they did because one, they pretty much gut the old law out, saying, well, it no longer exists now because now they're dead. And the whole rule set that they put in was, I feel they tried to be funny, but it insulted a lot of the players, mainly the tournament base. It's insulted because
Yeah.
one of the rules it said, and I'm not kidding you, this is one of the rules that said, if you screamed "Wah" at the top of your voice, you get a reroll on your charges.
What? That's so dumb.
Trust me, that was one of them. And I said this in the store. I said, mate, if I shouted "Wah" at the top of my lungs in this store, in a mall, people would think I'm starting to raid or cause a fight.
That or they just think you're crazy.
Yeah, I mean another one. This one was for the dwarves. If you have the longest beard, you get a reroll for free. It's like, what? So say for
That's
example, I have
stupid.
a long beard. I would just get a reroll. It's like, I know it's supposed to be like tongue and cheek. And you know how big the rulebook was when it first came out?
Big.
5 pages.
5 pages? Are you serious?
I'm serious. 5 blinking pages.
How much does it cost for the book?
You couldn't get the book separately. It was part of the starter set. You had to get the starter set to get the book.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds like utter trash.
Supposedly, this 5 pages, right, was just how to play the game. The actual army books, you had to buy them separately, of course. And they were no big either. They were just literally... You had to pay 30 quid for like a 20-page book. I thought, screw that.
That's insane. In the membrane, bro.
I mean, when I saw this, I was thinking...
Insane.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've played Sigmar when it first came out. I tried the demo in my local store, and I thought myself... It has not the same grandeur as the old game is. Because the old game, yes, there was a lot of rules, and yes, there was lots of units that, like... Hitting someone on the side had more, like, impact than what you would have nowadays.
Yeah.
And what's really a Mick take, and I don't know if you agree with me or not, but what Mick take a lot of people was the fact that, it was practically an insult to the tournament players. That's who they were, because they wanted to get the casuals players. They didn't want the tournament players because they see tournament players as, well, I think one of the people, no longer working there, thank God, thought they were just entitled brats. I thought, I thought to myself this, entitled brats, those entitled brats are the ones who are keeping your paycheck, buddy, because of the tournament scene.
Who wants to invest the money into it, dude? Yeah.
These casuals, these kids you want, are just gonna buy what they want, and that's it. They're not gonna bother again.
And if and the thing is, like, I mean, I'm there's some things I'm happy that is in that kind of stuff. Like, I like that there's the beastmen in there, even though they're not called beastmen. It's unfortunate that they're not a good army, though.
Yeah.
I should say it's a hard army to use. But flipping, I'm happy about that. There's cool things that's in Age of Sigmar that I see that could be very potential.
Oh,
The
hello.
models look amazing.
Hello. Hang on a second. The dwarves have died.
Yeah, they're dead. Probably the Bloody Hands finally killed them all.
Thank God.
Yeah, the Bloody Hands killed them all. Now I'm gonna kill the Bloody Hands. So I am the true Slayer of the dwarves because I'm killing the Slayer that killed the dwarves. Does that make sense?
I'm looking at this. I mean, I've got a bit of a problem.
What's your insanity of a problem?
2 stacks versus 1.
You got a log. You're good.
Yeah, but then again,
I can't see the units though, so.
oh, they've got Night Blazing Sun Cavalry. I think
You're good. You can what do you got? Flipping. You got Biggins. You got Giant. You got a Ragnarok Spider. That's anti-large. Just stick them. And you got orc boys, I can kind of stop them a little bit.
I told
I
him
don't even
look
know
at.
what your wog has. A wog is just a bunch of meat shields.
Yeah, but the problem is though the other guy who's got like all rockets, that's gonna hurt me. I gotta wait for that
Just,
stack to bugger off for a little bit, then I can jump that one.
well, they might not. I don't know what they're
Well,
doing.
well, here's the funny thing there, right?
Oh
They're in.
wait, dude, they're raiding their own stuff right now. Flipping, they'll be winded in battle on one of the stacks, and the other one's in march stance. They'll be tired, dude. It's a great time to attack them right now.
Attack their base.
Well, maybe not their base, but attack the unit that's like outside of it, because they'll get reinforcements.
I can't because they're both connected. I've checked, so I can't touch them at the moment because until
You can't touch the one that's over the river.
nope, too far.
Okay, well attack their main base because they only have a level 2 um
I can't.
garrisons,
I
and that's
can't
only
either. That stack will come back to help, and they're in the line thing. Until he moves a little further, I can't do anything at the moment, so I have to wait just a tiny bit.
Oh, you gotta. Can your orc reach them?
The one river, no.
Not the one on the river. I'm talking about Wartbad.
Yes, but if I attack Warbat, all three stacks will jump me, and I will not survive that.
I know you would. I
Nah,
guarantee you would.
nah.
And I can't see what helmet has. What kind of units does he have?
He has
You have long swords?
yes, he has he has one handgun. This is what I can see. One swordsman, two spearmen with shields, handgun unit, three blazing riders, a war wagon, and
Okay.
hellstorm rockets. But I don't know what the rest of his army is. It is a full 20 stacker one. So I'm
I mean, if you
assuming.
want to be safe, then grab Night Goblin to help you out. Then that'll be a guaranteed win.
Well, actually, I got an idea how I could find out what's in that faction. Oh, I can't see that one. Could I get to you? No, I can't get to you. Apparently, you're kidding me. You all that ridiculously high to. Ooh, okay, okay then. But I can go to Wolfburg and damage the walls, and I might be able to see what's in there. Go, little goblin, go!
Wolf.
Damn it, he failed. You useless goblin. All right, now I can see this full army. One, two,
Does he
three,
have?
four swordsmen,
Okay.
three spears with shields, anti-lodge, two handgunners, two crossbow units, one normal spear
Okay.
unit, three blazing riders, two mounted
Mhm.
war wagon, two mounted war wagons, which are they're mortar type. Oh, that could be a nasty problem. And they're chariots and hailstorm rockets. Two batches.
Maybe wait for your Night Goblin if you don't feel like you can do it.
Yeah, maybe best bring in the night gobble.
But they're probably going to attack you though. The one that's raiding right now. Yes, just reinforce your other one. Then they won't attack you. There you go.
Yep.
All right. Good job.
Yep.
Equipping. Anyways.
Actually, I got a better idea that just come to mind. Set them both into ambush stances. So if he does come out, he will get caught.
Flipping. The DLC that we talked about though. We talked all about the Beastman and the free DLC that's going to be and all the updates. We never talked about the Lisbon, the two things that are pretty big that's coming to the Lisbon. One of them is going to be that flying serpent. I forget what the name is.
It's not
We're getting
Sotek.
oh, Oteg. That's just that's the faction.
Yep.
But
Well,
Zotek's he is or they're led by that skink. Oxyala obviously, the other skink. Um
yeah,
I can't think of his name right now. Anyways, but they're getting that and they're getting troglodytes.
which should be interesting. Right.
Interesting.
Now I'm gonna bring out a new lord. So from Drakenhof.
Freaking Hall.
So the new lord I'm bringing in. Let's have a look. Ooh, you're pretty good. But you're mainly for boar boys.
Our boys.
That might be good.
Mighty am I.
Well, he is an orc, and he makes boar boys an insane good faction, good like attacking force.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
About to
Right,
kill the forest of gloom.
right. I'm gonna bring in a couple of Black Orc units. So 5 Black Orc units, because I need some meat.
No, no, no. You do not eat meat. Be for Skaven. Yes, yes.
And what should...
Let's destroy everything in sight.
Right. Ragnarok, because why the hell not? Because you need a spider in this faction. Couple of
The
catapults.
Rock. So you're going to do the people's elbow to everyone?
Right, over there. Get 3
Think that's
archer.
a joke, did you?
Yeah. 3 archer boys. Should I get
Ragnarok, the Rock.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
right? And 2 boar boy chariots, boar boy riders, because obviously because he buffs up boar boy, so it makes sense.
Hmm. Silence. Yeah, you.
All right. Okay, what we got? A lot of them. I don't know if to go for the Doom Diver or the Rock Lobber.
Driver.
Yeah, but they're both good in their own way. That's the problem. They're both good.
Divers are way better than rock lobbers.
Well, that's the case. I'll probably save them once my local thing pops up, and then I can get it from there.
Doom divers, they can seek like
Giant.
units. Rock lobbers cannot. They're like heat-seeking goblin missiles. Literally, that's what they are.
Yep.
I am heat-seeking. They're just flipping guided missiles by goblins. Flies into it and commits suicide.
And
It's weird to be a goblin Doom diver, dude.
Yep. And I'll bring in a Goblin Squig Hopper as well.
That's actually kind of vicious thinking about a Doom diver. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get on this catapult and I'm gonna fly. Oh wait, I'm gonna die. Like, what is your thinking with that?
Well, like I said before, in the Goblins and Night Goblins, they get totally drunk and they just throw them in there and they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, that new faction will probably be made in a few turns. Then they could trot off and back up Grimgore.
I'm to kill, destroy, yes, yes.
Well, so he tells me,
Oh.
well, you can always go into your raid stance or your ambush stance.
I want to attack with both my armies, not just one of my armies. Ambush. Ambushed them. That's the Skaven way. Especially Eshin. That's one army dead. Didn't you have to try?
No kidding. You
get
just
some food from that.
Well, that
wow, that's pretty brutal. Now eat. Swallow defeated.
yeah, that was just nasty.
Here we go. I'll resolve. Goodbye to the gobos.
Yep. Well, that's the end of that tribe.
Yes, yes. Goodbye, tribe of whatever you call it. Trash nonsense. Let me see. Can I think of command? No, F you. You must think of command. Order. We'll have to do that though. Unfortunately. Alright, so that's that one. I've conquered a lot.
I may not have conquered a lot, but to be fair, I mean, when you go through the mountains, it does chew up your time.
Yeah, it does. It surely does. Ooh. Come on. I get that. I'm going to have to get that. Yeah.
Yeah, but you got your hands full against those, you'll be having your hands full. I think the bully hands are done now. It's just, you've got the humans now you might have to watch out for.
I'm not in war with them yet, so.
Best not. I would check if they're with the Empire. If they are, I wouldn't touch them yet until we got rid of the other humans. Then go after them together.
I agree.
Well, that's why I'm attacking the Order of Gold and Taliban, because they're not allied with humans at the moment.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm just gonna kill the rest of the bloody hand. This is a bit more left I gotta do, but we're on the right track to get everything situated, you know. Overseer. And now let's go through all the upgrades.
Yep. Sorry, folks, but this will take a while because, unfortunately, when it comes to having a huge empire, there's a lot of administration work that's got to be done.
Administration work, I like it. Yeah, pretty much. I'm trying to be fairly quick with it. Fosier, there we go. I mean, granted, the good thing about this, a lot of skills are very useful for almost everything. I can kind of just scroll through it, click it. Oh, there you go, click it. That's what you get now. Yeah. And move this guy there. Move my assassin.
What I find hilarious is for Taliban is they've got out of war on two fronts. They've got the Wood Elves and us, my orcs, trying to kill them.
Yeah. What do you want me to build? Oh, I guess I can build that. I guess I could do that. Alright, let's save the game, and I say this is a good time to end it.
Yep.
So thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Go check out Black's channel in the description below. And if you enjoy all this lore and whatnot, think about subscribing. And with that in mind, also think about the algorithm for us and hit that bell icon to get notifications.
Yep.
And either way, see all of you in the next one. Later.
See ya.